So we've been hearing a lot about UBI and minimum wage, 25, 30, living wage, $50 an hour. And some say, nope, that's not going to work. Some say it's the only answer. We know the economy in New York, massively in trouble. So real simple, what do you think?
If you were the minimum wage, clearly I'm a libertarian, I'm against minimum wage. But the reality of it is, you'd have to do $30, $35. You couldn't do $25. If you actually wanted to make it work to whether it would fit New York State, we're talking $35 or more. There's actually websites on it, they've gone through this. New York City would be even higher, probably $40, $45 for New York City, probably $30, $35 for across the state. How would businesses survive? How would they survive? They wouldn't. What would be the damage? Would certain people make more money? Yes. You'd have a chunk of people who would make more money. That's absolutely true. And you'd have massive unemployment. You would have AI immediately pick up at least half of those jobs like that. The only way business can survive. So AI would be accelerated. Same way this happened during the lockdown. The lockdown accelerated everybody going to Zoom and leaving, accelerated everything. If you do a minimum wage like that, it would have to be $35 or $40 or more. You have to do that. Some people will make money. It's true. There'd be some people who would, right? Some people would. But many people, their job would be replaced immediately because the business couldn't survive. You'd have massive unemployment. AI would be accelerated just like that. The amount of damage that would be done to the economy, the amount of damage that would be done to the rest of New Yorkers would not be worth some people making more money. But again, some people would make more money. That's true. Some would. You would actually have people flooding out of New York State. They'd be leaving New York State not because they hate New York, leaving New York State because they can't get employed. So next thing comes, then what do you do with those people? Do you then all of a sudden give them more money? Then UBI comes in. Raising the minimum wage will ensure UBI. Because at that point, now you have a bunch of people who can't get employed anymore. What are you going to do with them? You've got to someone give them something. Here's how they'll backdoor UBI. They'll backdoor UBI by unemployment benefits. Then they'll extend unemployment benefits. Then they'll re-extend unemployment benefits. And before you know it, it's just UBI. And then some people go, well, how come she gets unemployment but I don't? Why does she get that but I don't? Well, we should all have it. That's how you backdoor UBI. So one of the reasons why people want the minimum wage is because it will backdoor UBI.
What is the UBI?
A UBI is universal basic income, meaning everyone gets paid a flat fee every month or every year. You just get money from the government. It is, yes, it's just like that, yes. And the problem is people don't have answers. And one thing you'll hear me say all the time, when people are in trouble and you give them a bad answer or no answer, they take the bad answer. It's an answer. When I'm in trouble and someone's got a hand out to help me, I don't care what's on that armband. Is it a horrible swastika? Is it a communist manifesto? Is it American flag? I don't care. It's a hand. I need that hand. I take it. So yes, you are correct, and they will take it if there's no other answer. Which is why I keep coming up with answers. Because the only way we fight this is with better answers. If we have better answers, they won't take the bad answer. That's the only answer.